Hi, I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst with Bell Direct. One of the world's largest almond growers, Select Harvest, SHV is their ticker code, has been consistently growing their earnings and cash flow for the past 3 years. And this year, it's already locked away 70% of its sales. It's backed by UBS and Bell Potter as a buy. And today, the Managing Director and CEO of Select Harvest, Paul Thompson, joins us. Paul, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Jess. Pleasure to be with you.
So can you start off with an introduction to the business?
Look, our business has two divisions. The primary division, or the largest division, is our almond division. We're one of the world's largest almond growers, as you said. We've got 7,000 hectares of almonds growing. About 75% of those are fully mature, and 25% are coming on stream. We also have several brands, Lucky Brand, Brenshaw, New Vitality, Solan, and Alinga Farms, which are marketed in Australia and in our domestic supermarkets, and also we export them. About 80% of our almonds are exported globally. Key markets are China, India, and Europe.
Paul, you've just handed down your half-year financial results. Just take us through the highlights and what they also mean to investors.
Look, investors might know, but our almonds are biannual, so every second year they produce a slightly lower crop. We're pleased to see that this year we've got a crop the same size as last year. I'd describe it as a solid result after a very good result last year. Pricing's dropped off about 40 cents a kilo, which has an impact. And our water costs annually are up about $10 million. One thing I should tell investors is that at the half year we have to, because of the accounting standards, estimate the size of our crop and also estimate the price we're going to get for that crop. We've currently got commitments, as you said, for 70% of the crop, and we've estimated our selling price for the remaining 30%.
Investors are increasingly favouring quality companies with capital stable positions. So what's your pitch to investors in this regard?
Look, my pitch is about plant-based food and healthy eating. The almonds are well known for their health benefits. You've got increased levels of diabetes, lactose intolerance, celiacs, and all of those sorts of people are attracted to products like almonds. And just the general health industry is pushing people to more plant-based foods. The great thing about almonds is the versatility. You can see it, you can have it for breakfast in your muesli, you can have it as a protein ball as a snack, you can have it in your latte as the plant-based milk as the source of the meal. Then you can have it just as slivered almonds on top of your dessert in the evening, and then of course just as a straight snack. The advantage Select Harvest offers is that at this point in time, we've got the trees in the ground, so the capital isn't invested. So shareholders who join us now are going to get the benefit of the that we've already sunk into our orchards.
And can you tell us about your operating conditions?
Look, the last 12 months, it's been a bit of a yin and a yang for us. We've had really good conditions from a weather perspective, but extremely high water prices. And we are, fairly exposed to the water market. Looking to the future, the water market, we've had good autumn rains. We've forecast winter rains in the forward. We're seeing that water prices will shift down. We have a strategy where we own a third of our water. We long-term lease a third of our water, and a third we buy on the spot market. So recognising the risk, we mitigate the risk with a balanced portfolio approach to the water market, and we'll see some benefits of that next year.
And just lastly, what are the key opportunities for future growth, and is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Look, there's two streams from the opportunities for growth for us. One is we have a strong balance sheet, so can we expand our almond orchard portfolio, which I think, there may well be opportunities in the current market for us to do that. And there's been some almond orchards put on the marketplace, which we obviously have an interest in looking at. And secondly, it's in our food business to step up from fairly basic food-based products to more innovative products, more value-added orientated products where brand has more presence, so that it gives us an opportunity to earn a greater margin in that marketplace.
Paul Thompson from Select Harvest, thank you so much for the update.
Thank you very much, Jess, for the opportunity to talk to you.
And thank you for watching. For more information about Select Harvests, contact your broker or head to Bell Direct's website.